Yay!
Oh, wow. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the BYOB Morning Show. I keep telling you, we're back live and in living color, not dead color, living color. Colors that glow, colors that revive, colors that excite. And I am excited this morning because we are having our first snow right now
Where are you?
For real.
in Virginia.
Yeah.
It is snowing right now.
Hey.
Turn and look out the window. I see big flakes. I'm excited. You,
Oh, yay.
you know why I'm excited? Because for the first time
Wow.
ever that it is snowing, I don't have to go anywhere.
Don't be messy.
I can pull up the shades.
Don't throw shade to these folks that got to go out here and trick in the snow.
I know, but
Got
I
to
can
put the snow
pull up
boots
the
on.
shade. I can pull up the shade and just stand in the window until it stops.
Oh my gosh. Hey guys, over there in Periscope, thank you. We love you guys too. They say they love the show. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. That is so nice.
God,
Look, y'all.
early.
Mhm.
Look, y'all. We have company in the room with us today. We have company join us, so we have to be on our best behavior because we had the baddest, and I mean the baddest
Oh Lord.
publisher in the land. And not only that, she's a wild card. So we gonna get it in this morning. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves to the people. And then we gonna let our company take over the show.
Uh-oh.
Miss V, you
Miss
want
Rose.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I am Verlin Smith Randolph, the Rose of Audacity. I help women to fight their fears, girl, and a whole lot of other things. And I'm just so excited to see Jamie this morning.
Yay,
I am
honey.
so excited to see her. For a while, she had me concerned. She was a little under the weather. And I said, I
Girl,
might have to drive 900 and 300
right.
3,000 miles to come check on her, 6 feet apart to make sure she was all right. But it's a joy to see you this morning. It really is. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thank you, honey.
Welcome to the BYB Morning Show. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, that's right, Rose. You better put that on because listen, my system is still vulnerable, so I'm still not, going around live people right now. But it's a blessing to be in the land of the living, honey. But I knew you was just gonna drive down here.
Absolutely.
and you know what? She was
You
gonna
know
stop
that.
at my place on the way
Yeah,
and, and get
And
this.
pick you up.
y'all could come on. I was here drinking hot toddies
Oh yeah.
all day long. Listen, I've learned so much over the past couple of weeks of how my body responds to certain things. And listen, you, especially with COVID out here, you cough one time, people think you got COVID. And so I've heard so much
Yeah.
over the past 3 weeks. Let me tell you now, it was a spirit of infirmity, and I prayed that thing off. Okay.
I know that's what.
So I took that thing
Mhm.
in the spirit realm. I'm like, listen, we're not doing this right now in the midst of a pandemic. That's not what we're gonna do. So I'm
Absolutely.
I'm happy that I'm feeling strong and back on the. I still been in the lab. I still been working, and that's the beautiful thing about being
Yeah.
a business owner is having that flexibility.
Absolutely.
Um, I mean, if your business is making money, you can't take off if you you can't take off if you broke, right? Okay, so our coach tell us that all the time. Like,
Yeah, you take off when you broke. You might be standing outside in the snow.
sick and COVID and all, so don't do that, okay? Don't do that, people. Some just flew in my eye. But yeah, so don't do that. Don't try that at home. But I learned a lot about, all kinds of minerals and vitamin C's and healing aids. And you know what I'm gonna do with that? I'm probably gonna package it and sell my own product.
There you go.
I,
Yeah.
I literally went into a
Yeah.
healing lab. and I focused all on healing this physical body. That was my first time going that deep into minerals and vitamins and natural healing. Let's go there. Not vitamins, but natural healing. That was my first time. So anyway.
Do I hear another book on the way?
Girl, you hear a couple of them. and what I'm about to share with y'all now, what I'm putting on sale now is really me cleaning up the last 5 years of my business and getting ready to move into a whole new different realm of business within my brand. And so I'm super excited. You know, some of you guys may take this as bad news.
No, I feel it's growth.
I am, you know, I did put out a reputation out here in this land to be the baddest publisher out here. And I stand to that. I stand true to being the best because I work hard at it. But now it's time to move on to something different now. And I don't want to leave those who have been following me all this time, especially my self-publishing authors. So when we're ready, I can just go straight into the conversation. Oh, by the way, I didn't even tell y'all who I was, even though my name is on the screen. I'm Jamie Hopkins, also known as Jay. My friends call me Jay. I'm CEO of Jay Publishing House. And I got some news for you guys. So I'm ready to share. If y'all ready to hear, if you're ready to hear the news, let's just put it in the comment because I don't want to be talking to myself.
There you go.
I do that enough by myself.
Drop it in the chat that you're ready to roll with Jamie, the baddest publisher in the land, and then she'll roll. Her wheels will be stuck in the snow until y'all do.
Hey, Shanedra. Hey, Monique. Hey, Dee. Hey, Cake Lady. Who's that? Honey Bun. Chiquita, Queen of Real Estate. Y'all just packing it in this morning. Hey, Dawn. Hey, guys, go ahead and share the broadcast if you haven't done so already. If you know someone who has a book in their head and has been holding it for a minute, share the broadcast with them. As a matter of fact, tag them in this broadcast because I have an answer for those who have been holding on to their books and they don't know what to do with it. I got a solution for you today. I promise you, you don't want to miss this kind of thing. Okay. So go ahead and share the broadcast and invite your friends. Start a watch party. You see the words on the screen. You know how to read. Go ahead. So when you're ready, Rose.
All right, Jamie, let's roll. I'm gonna hit the button.
Good morning, Teresa. I'll try to speak to y'all. Oh yes, look at that. Let me see if it comes up on the screen here. So when I switch my screen to go to the there we go. So I don't know if you guys can see the screen that much. Let me see. We're testing technology. There we go. We're just testing technology. So just bear with us a couple of seconds. Happy Monday, by the way. Can I say that? We used to say that over in corporate world. All right, here we go. Let's go. Okay, guys, so my name is Jamie again. My name is Jamie Hopkins. I'm CEO of Jay Publishing House. And what I wanted to share with you is an opportunity for you to take your books to the next level. So most of you probably don't know my story, and some of you do. So the background of it and the short version of it, one, I'm a writer, which means I talk a lot. I can be very lengthy when I talk, okay, because I have a very active imagination and I love to tell stories. And so it's like everything I tell, like right now, I'm getting ready to tell y'all a story because I love stories, right? And so when I first started this business as writing my own book, I started as really writing in my journal. And at that time, I was going through healing for being sexually abused as a kid. So I had just reached a step where in my adult life, I was ready to let go of the things of my childhood so that it would stop blocking me from my life as, as an adult. And so I started journaling. And I learned that the more I journaled, the more I wrote about what was going on inside of me, the less power that thing had over me. And so I turned that into a blog. And then I started blogging more because the reason why I wanted to blog is I wanted to share my story, because I knew out of, billions of people in the world, I knew I could not have been the only one that was feeling this way, that had gone through what I'd gone through. And so I wanted to share my story of really healing, emotionally healing, and then tracking all of the triggers that provoked the pain in me. So I went on a whole journey of discovering, and in that I built an entire, well, right now I'm a full service publishing company, but I started out as a self-publisher because I didn't want any traditional publisher to own my words. I didn't want any publisher to water down my message. My message was filled with pain, and I wanted to release that. Over the years, I learned how to turn that pain into, there's such this cliche that goes out here, turn your pain to purpose, but really I wanted to turn that pain outside of me. I just wanted to get it out of me. I don't care if it turned into purpose or if it, melted away in doo-doo. I didn't care. I just didn't want the pain inside of me. And so it was really about writing and getting those thoughts, those feelings out on paper. And I realized that paper didn't judge me. So I became a self-publishing author, literally just writing my story. And so at that, right now, currently, I have 6 books that I've written, 6 so far. But what took me off track was when I started writing, I started learning, and people started coming to me about their own story and ready to release their own story. So I went from a self-publisher to a hybrid publisher, which simply means I published books for self-publishing authors. So I did all the work, but they took all the money. That's what I did because, again, I wanted to show my authors what it was like to take that pain out of them, but then turn it into something that really benefit them in the time that they're in, if that makes sense at all, right? So come 2021, the special announcement is the full serving publishing company will no longer accept self-publishing authors. I know it's kind of tough, right? It's kind of a big news with J Publishing House, but I'm realizing that the business is going into a different direction. And everything taught from this year, from the pandemic, from working with authors, from seeing what's out there and what the need is, I wanted to focus more on documenting history. And not that I want to become a historian. I ain't trying to be no historian, but I'm looking for historians. I'm looking for legendaries. I'm looking for scribes. If you know what a scribe is, I'm looking for you. I'm looking for writers who's going to write about this time, write about the lessons that we're learning for the generations after us. We need to be the ones that document all of this amazing and some of these kind of awful things that we're seeing. We need it documented, and I want real writers to do that. Okay, and so for my fellow self-publishing authors, first of all, self-publishing will always have a special place in my heart because that's where I started out. But I don't want to leave my self-publishing authors out there in the wind. You know me by now, you know I'm not just going to leave you and say, hey, I don't serve you anymore. I'm going to give you everything you need to be successful in the space that you're in. And so how am I going to do that? Ta-da! I went back, and I'm still calling it a Black Friday sale because I've extended a mega Black Friday sale because I've extended it until the end of the year. So you have until January 1st to get the book in a box treasure chest specifically for my self-publishing author. So what is this? I went back in my vaults, 5 years that whatever it took me to build my business, my brand, from a blogger to a full service publishing company who have a contract with the largest printer in the world. Everything I use to get to this level of success that I have in the business, I put it in this treasure chest box for my self-publishing authors. So those who are coming behind me, I want you to step out into this world as the expert that you are, as the expert storyteller, as the expert life survivor that you are. if you're going to tell your story, I want you to come out of the gate looking like a professional publisher, not an amateur, right? Not using template book covers and all that kind of stuff. Like, I literally show you which tools that I've used to get to this level. So let's talk about a little bit what's inside this book in a box treasure chest. So a lot of people are publishing on Amazon and not doing anything with their books on Amazon. I show you, self-publisher, how to upload your book on Amazon. It's a 2-part video training series where I literally walk you through step by step on the screen how to upload your book on Amazon. Now, before we even get to the uploading the book, you need to know how to write it. So that's in the book in a box. Ooh, that's a tongue twister. Y'all say that fast 3 times. But say that I show you how to write your book. So there's a writing challenge in the book in a box. Listen, guys, this is digital. So literally, when you pay for this, within minutes, it's on your phone, it's on your laptop. I'm sorry about that, guys. It's on your laptop, it's on your phone. You have immediate access to this information. There are clickable links in here. So you have literally, I take you to the sources. So there's a writing challenge that shows you how to write your book, how to outline it, what pieces to put in it. And then I give you a book template. Every publisher, let me tell you, if you put your content in this template, in this book template that you get with this book in a box, the publisher is going to love you, because you're going to give them exactly all the essential parts of a book. You're going to give it to them up front. And it may save you a couple of dollars, because, I do charge for all those pieces. So you can fall in love with your publisher and give them that book template, and it won't cost them so much work to do your book. What else is in this book in the box? Let's see. Oh my gosh. Bio templates. Guys, an author bio is completely different from a bio that you put out here for, regular, jobs, or, your book summary, all this other, it's different, right? So I teach you how to write a template, a bio specific to, that particular book, an author bio. So you get that template, right? I said earlier, you get clickable links. That means that, once you get this document, if I'm, sharing with you about how to edit or how to format and which tools I use for that, which, websites I go to for different things, you can click on that link and go straight to that resource. Somebody say, wow, because I can't believe I'm giving out, like, literally, I'm giving you everything I use to become successful as a publisher, right? There's a reason why I have this reputation out here, because my work is impeccable, and I work hard to keep that reputation. Everything I've done, even my mindset on how I choose clients, because I don't let clients choose me. There's a mission, how to build a business with a mission and stick to it. All of that too, the business part of it, getting your business, registered with the state. Guess what? That's in this book in a box too. Literally everything I used is in this book in a box. How to build a team, where to go to find your team. And you have access to my affiliate networks. I have partners who you can, even an extended reach of network, exposure, learning how to build your business. My business coach, guys, I even shared my business coach with y'all, my life coach. I'm telling you, everything I use to get to where I am now is in this book in a box. And as if that wasn't sweet enough, if that pot wasn't sweet enough, I'm going to sweeten the pot even more and give you the opportunity to earn money back from this book in a box. So if you sell the book in a box, you get an affiliate commission for selling the book in a box on behalf of J Publishing House. That's another wow. I mean, I'm crazy. I know. I was sick when I do want to say that I was sick when I came up with it, So problem is probably, y'all get this blessing because I had the cold. But look, guys, everything I told you, I literally use this for training my mentees, and it's a $1,500 value. Actually, it's more than that because I added in the affiliate. And not only that, I'm going to be updating it as I go. So if you buy it between now and January 1st for $250, did I say it was a $1,500 value? Okay, it's more than $1,500 value, but I'm putting it on sale for $250. Why? Because I love my self-publishers. And I don't want to leave you out there. And so it's for $250. But guess what? As I update and add more affiliates, of more links, more resources as I go over the next year, you get those free updates as well. So as soon as it's updated, you'll get it right on your phone. Updates for the same price. Now, come January 1, that thing going back up to $1,500. It might be more than that, right? But you get free updates, $250 for the next 12 months. I said it. It's logged. Y'all can come back and read the tape. Run the record. I said it, $250 with upgrades until January 1st. Now, because I'm doing something so crazy, because this is kind of cray-cray. Because I'm doing something so cray-cray, I'm only going to give out a limited supply, guys. I can't give this out. I can't give out 100 of these. Not at $250, right? So there's limited supplies, first come, first serve. You have until January the 1st or until we've reached the max number of supplies that we have available. Go to bit.ly/treasureme2020. You'll get all of the deets on everything that is included, line item, in this treasure chest. And that's all I got, y'all. Any questions? Book in the box, get you one. That's my last statement. Book in the box, get you one.
Okay, book in a box. I want the first one. Don't y'all play with me, okay? Two through whatever.
Yeah.
Free for y'all.
And y'all, in my community, I got to put stipulations on those in my community because they be trying to get everything over here. But you want it? I want it, Jamie. I want it, but they know. Again, it goes to how I work and how I value people, and that's it. So I'm excited about this. As I was creating it, I kept thinking, okay, there's something more. There's something more. When I tell you, I went back in my vault and I found some things that kind of remind me, like, oh my God, I remember when I first did this, and it was so exciting. So I wanted to hand this treasure. It really is a treasure chest. I wanted to hand it off to someone that's going to value it as much as I did. Now, listen, if you're going to get this treasure chest and you're not going to use it, don't waste my resources. Ooh. I'm not going to say don't waste your money. I said don't waste my resources. This is sweat that you're getting. This is blood, sweat, tears. I put it in here so that you don't have to go through all of the things that I'm a researcher at heart. So I loved finding different things to do things, better ways, easier ways to edit a book. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you. So yes, if you know anyone that has a book, want to write a book, don't know where to start, this book in a box treasure chest will guide them along the way, and it will help them. And you won't get it at $250 because let me tell you, my smallest package to publish your book is $3,000 for now until January 1st, because then that's going to go up. So if you want a publisher of my level, you're going to have to pay those kind of prices. Well, this is going to cut the price down. This book in a box is going to cut the price of publishing down for you if you choose to go to a publisher that has a printer, right? So forward this, tag a friend who wants to write a book. But y'all listen, I guarantee you, you will achieve success with this thing. If you're looking at where it's brought my business over the past years, this is what I use. No lie. So any questions, guys? Hey, Cherie.
I'm speechless. So you're telling me, let me get this straight now. You're telling, as somebody would say, the American people.
Yeah, don't tell Coach. Don't tell my coach I'm going.
Oh,
She don't know it's $250.
Oh, you gonna get in trouble. But look, y'all better snatch this up now.
Right. And don't tell Coach, even though I'm on her platform.
Right, because when Coach buys out, price might have to increase.
Oh my God.
But you're telling me, Jamie.
Yeah, girl.
That if I get this box at this dynamic investment, because it's not a price. It's not a price, it's an investment.
Right.
I can get not just one book that I may have in my head, but I can get just about anything out of my head that I want to write.
Rose,
and I can. Is that what you're saying?
Rose, what I'm saying is that book template that I'm putting, that's in this book in a box, you use that book template and I teach you how to write the book. By the time you've gone through that, you would have realized that you have more than one book inside of you. And not just more than one book. You would have an outline of how to start that book. You would have, you would know how to do the characters, how to structure it, how to put a book cover with that particular book, how to put about the author. I mean, it really is, it's everything I use.
Wow. Did you all hear that?
And I'm giving it to y'all. So listen, and somebody was like, well, if you give them that, then they're not going to hire you anymore. That's the point.
So what you're saying is you are empowering. See, it's not that she's saying she's not going to help self publishers and all of that anymore. Pay attention to what's going on here. Because she started this business. She's been growing her business, changing her business, massaging her business. Now she is scaling her business. So there are lessons in here way beyond what she's offering you for $250. She's offering you a lifetime of being able to create your own publishing books and all of that, but she's also showing us how a business grows, how a business scales.
Yeah.
Because see, she started at one point, but if your business is successful, it's going to grow. And you have babies that you want to hold on to because it's your baby, and you never want to see your baby grow up. But guess what? Her baby is growing up now.
Yeah.
So instead of throwing her baby out, the first baby out with the bathwater,
right?
Giving you the baby, the bathwater, and so much more for.
Yeah.
Y'all can get, like I said, y'all can get 2 through whatever. I got the first one.
I've already sold a couple of them, but but it's really, when you're talking about scaling the business, my business didn't begin to grow until I hired a business coach. And to be honest with you, when the business started growing so quickly, I wasn't prepared. I think I was a little naive when I hired Coach. I was naive in how quickly your business can grow when you focus on the right things. And Coach was able to focus me on a single thing, like, this is where your lane is. And when I began to run in that lane, my business began to grow. But now I'm to the point where I literally can't carry this part into the next focus area of the business. But what do I do with my baby? Because listen, self-publishing is my baby. That's my heart. And so I'm not just going to just throw it, the bath water and the baby and everything away. I'm going to create a space, a new home for my self-publishing authors. So you'll still get the access to the resources and everything that I did to become successful. You're still going to have that help. You just won't have the one-on-one help that you're used to having with me. You won't have the one-on-one calls and all of those things. This is literally do it yourself.
Mm-hmm. And if you have a community, if you don't have a community, we are right here for you. If you want to join this community. But say, for instance, it's you and a couple of your friends, and you all have been kicking around the idea of writing a book or putting out a journal or doing something that chronicles your life or the things that you're interested in.
Yes.
This is a package.
Yes.
You all could get together amongst yourselves, and you all could write and publish until your heart is content.
Ooh, now listen, you giving out good business tips right now on really how to build a community, how to build a business. You can get started with this book in a box, but then it literally goes beyond that. What do you want to do? And, I hear a lot of authors come to me. They still have 9-to-5 jobs. They say, well, Jamie, how do I get your life? Because you know what I do? I'm a writer at heart. So all I need is my fireplace. And I have a fireplace in every room that I write in. Fireplace, my coffee mug, and it has to be a big coffee mug with a message on it. And my onesie, y'all. And I can write all day long and be in content with that. And writers keep asking me, authors ask me, how do I get that life? Get book in a box. Get to writing and learn really the ins and outs of publishing, and you can decide as a business owner. Rose, you and I were talking about this earlier. That's the beautiful part of being a business owner. You can shape your business to the lifestyle that you want.
Absolutely. Like today, Jamie, like I said earlier, it's snowing outside right now. I look out this window, there are big flakes, and I'm going to go live when I get off here and show y'all the flakes.
I want to see the snow, Rose.
And show y'all the flakes. But think about what Jamie said. I mean, Jamie, you're just lulling me into a space because your fireplace.
Yes.
Your big cup of whatever it is you like to drink. Now, I would do some hot chocolate and some Kahlua. Okay.
Changes throughout the day. I start with coffee. Lately I've just been drinking a hot lemon tea. So I've incorporated hot lemon tea in my body system. So that's once a day. Coffee. And then over in the afternoon it's some Hennessy or it's wine. It's whatever.
Sitting in front of the fireplace. And today, if you could pull up the blinds to see the snow, girl, that is the perfect writing environment.
I want to see the snow. Listen, I love snow, and it snowed here. It snowed here like last week, but it was like 2 minutes, Rose.
Oh, y'all got snow?
Like 2 minutes.
Oh, wow. No, they say they claim.
I'm so mad. Like it's not enough you can barely see it. So if you don't see it coming out the sky, you ain't gonna see it.
You ain't gonna see it. They claim it's supposed to snow here until like 4 or 4:30 this afternoon. Right. It's not supposed to accumulate. But it's I can look right out the window right now and I can see big flakes coming down. So yeah, I'm gonna share the snow.
Yeah.
Think about this book in a box treasure chest. Get this today. I could pull up these blinds. I could create a whole story around the snow.
Mm-hmm. I can in the writing challenge. I show you how to shape a thing. So I'll give you specific things like look out. So what do you see in the room? Describe that. Because I'm literally telling you how to get those thoughts out of your head onto paper. And so it walks you through that whole phase of how I sit down and I begin my own story. How do I sit down and, think about which blogs I want to write? Like, how do I do all of that? It's a structure to it, but you just got to be honest and faithful to who you are inside, to your heart. Like, how do you guide your heart into being honest and true and just release all that stuff that's in it? That's in that writing template.
Wow, Jamie.
I know, right? Crazy.
Because Coach finds out, we both gonna be in trouble.
Ain't nobody gonna tell on me. She's not here.
And we know y'all can keep a secret, right?
Right. Y'all ain't gonna tell nobody because
I can keep a secret.
you don't know when somebody is told because the 250 is gonna go away and it's gonna be, what it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 1,250.
Right. So I really do want to help out those who are writing, to tell your story, be bold and courageous enough to tell your story and stop caring how people are going to accept it. Who cares? The thing about it, tell them write their own story. If they don't like yours, write their own. But don't let people muffle you.
Exactly. But you know what? In doing this and offering this will set a lot of people free if they take the opportunity and have the courage to, as you said, not be muffled and to be able to release. You'd be surprised that when you release what's been rattling around in your head for so long, how freeing that is. And think about this, y'all. We may know who you are, but the folks out in the land, most of them don't know who you are anyway. They're not even concerned about who you are. They're concerned about what the story is saying.
And what does it mean to them? Like, what is this? What does this have to do with me? How can you relate to me? And so I'm super excited about this, guys. So go to bit.ly/treasureme2020. Get your book in a box while supplies last. And yes, I am taking it down. It's going to go away January 1st. So I really want to help out my authors and stick around because I got some games and prizes and stuff like that over the next couple of weeks. That's going to help you excel in your writing career.
Wow, Jamie.
Yes.
I'm getting speechless because this is such an awesome gift to share. And another thing, if it's not for you, you can gift this to someone for Christmas or for their birthday. Someone that you've heard, they say, "Oh, I want to write a book. I just don't know where to start. I got all these stories, this, that, and the other." And maybe you all have sit down and brainstormed some things. It could be your BFF, it could be your mom, it could be anyone that you've heard. You can give this to them, during the holiday season. And
that'll be a great gift for the holiday season.
Yeah.
Like, girl, you've been talking about writing this book forever. Here, go ahead and write this book. Here's what you need to finish that book. Go ahead. Get that holiday gift for your friends.
Get that holiday gift. And then you can be their cheering section, because you may know that they may need some help getting something like this, and you gifting that. Oh, if I got that gift. Now, if y'all go gift it to me, let me know before I buy it. Well, I tell you what, don't let me know. You can still gift me because then I can gift mine.
Right.
I can gift mine.
I can see it now. This book in a box gonna be all over the internet being gifted, and everybody got it.
And you can re-gift.
All the traditional publishers gonna be mad at me because y'all got because y'all done quit them and did your own books, and Amazon gonna shut down because everybody's uploading at the same time. Like, let's do something like that.
You make history.
Yeah, exactly, which is what I want to do. So let's do something like that. Let's shut Amazon down because we are putting our book. We got so many books to put on it. It can't even handle our books. Okay. So get this book in the box and let's shut down Amazon.
Absolutely. Well, Jamie.
Hey, Rashonda.
I guess it's time we get out of here. What you think?
I'm saying I got to get back to the lab, y'all. Make me itch now. I don't even like wearing clothes no more. I got to go put my onesie back on.
Girl.
All the appointments today, yes, I'm going to be in my onesie. So just FYI. I think I've been called the onesie girl, which again, I'm doing something with the onesies too with writers. I really want to focus on creating an atmosphere for writers. Right. So I'm excited, guys. I'm super, super excited. Rashonda, she just got an ebook. Y'all wait for her book to come out. She's one of my clients. I wait for her book to come out. It's gonna be it. Okay. If I say so myself, we put it all in there. So anyhow, guys, we got work to do, don't we, Rose? You got to go play in the snow. I'm gonna be sitting here jealous and
I'm gonna show y'all the snow. I'm gonna share my snow. So I'm gonna share. But I'm gonna say this one last thing before we go.
Yeah.
Before we go.
Thank you, honey bun.
She is gifting you all this for $250. But if you've paid attention to what Jamie has shared with us today, she has given us so much more. She's showing us how businesses grow and how to scale. And not just how to scale, but still how to serve in a capacity without giving up her baby. That's powerful.
Yeah.
That's powerful. So on that note, we go tell y'all have a great day on purpose. I'm going to play in the snow, get me some hot chocolate and maybe a little Kahlua.
Okay. Yes.
You know? So y'all have a good day. Love y'all much. Thank you all, Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, because we couldn't do it without you all.
Yes. Thank you.
We appreciate you, and we thank you all. We see you all join us every day, and we said thank you for sharing and all of that good stuff. Don't forget to hit the link, bit.ly/treasureme2020, and we out.